25. The Sooners offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense gets set for second down. Might be changing the route. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. They're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
Looking to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed.
Turning it on! No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And the Sooners are rolling down the field. He wants to throw it again. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time he's got his man. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Hawkins. Got his man. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Under fire. Going for 6. Touchdown Sooners. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The Sooner schooner doesn't have a tight turning radius, but it... This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Going to swing it on second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Rushes on him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the Aztecs will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Sooners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very...
In with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the...
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
The quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. The Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! One man in the backfield, and he gets it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
And the Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
He's going to throw deep right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Calls his own number. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
They'll try the right side. Powers through the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll take it himself. Still on his feet at the 25. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quick completion to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Hawkins. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And they just need a few inches for the first down, but they've got 3 receivers spread to the right. Red pass, it's complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. On a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. 4th down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over. The Sooners will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Wide open spaces. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Here's a heat. Starting to feel a little pressure.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Second down, he'll throw it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Aztecs decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Takes it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little bit.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Sooner offense returns to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. Inside the touchdown, Oklahoma. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Has been Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Aztecs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The quick out. At the 35, he's got room. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The number one goal for this defense coming into this game was shut.
There he goes. And the defense drags him down. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's raining. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Who needs the ball? Move it! Clear! Clear! Take it all the way!
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires on the move. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Using his feet. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. The play action fake. Starts to scramble to the left. Finds some fresh air. Did the work himself. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened.
Going up top. Makes the grab. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking.
Going for the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown Sooner. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can... They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out.
Snags it! And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown.
And the Aztecs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He leaves it with his back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, and this crowd.
Going for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping him up and getting to the ground.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And he pulls it again. He's been doing it time and time again. This defense has not changed up enough, the picture, the look, to make it harder for this QB to make different decisions or make difficult ones.
Unleashes to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown and the blowout. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Takes the handoff. It's Rainey. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play